Hello everyone. I'm Aaron Reed, the K.L.P Entertainment Director of Creative. A masterpiece of identity horror and dark reflection on America's past with chilly atmospherics, originality and concept, psychological torment plus twists, old world suspense building, and one of the best scorings in modern horror history. A pair of golden scissors. That was all Jordan Peele needed to build hype for his newest nightmare and sophomore follow-up to 2017's psychological race-fueled horror entry Get Out. And it worked. If Get Out was meant to be an appetizer showing glimpses of skill and greatness amplified in the main course, Us is that 5-star dining experience we, and the horror genre, have been starved of and craving for years. Let's start with the score since it's so unbelievably good. Ever since I first heard that spooky, slowed concerto remix of Luna's 5 on it in the trailers and Peele's Motivations classics he wanted to pay homage to, from Psycho to Jaws to The Shining to The Babadook to It Follows, I knew it was going to be something different and special. From its staccato-plucked orchestral themes rife with jarring string aggressions reminiscent of Psycho and Jaws' iconic themes to its soft-balanced, airy quartet melodies discordantly happy-go-lucky and sweepingly shining and It Follows like. Plus everything from tribal drums to theme rehashes to even hip-hop. The score is breathtakingly original and disturbing while also culturally authentic and auteuristic. It might not only be one of the best scorings I've heard in a horror film post-2000s but one of the best scorings ever in horror. It's that good. The scoring echoes the darkness and effectively chilly atmospherics and visuals, location settings, and concept. The cinematography is incredible, with strong compositionally creative shots and innovative camera work that will make you double-take several times at the artistic craftsmanship on display. The location setting is phenomenal, lifting along unused setting just right with horror potential I'm not sure why hasn't been explored more. The Carnival. From its opening scene in the downright creepy funhouse amidst disorientating mirrors and blue-hued, white-knuckled heart-pounding, that feels positively old-world and almost Hitchcock-like. You are in for a thrill ride that keeps up its psychological horror and identity crisis until the final reveal plot twist. The concept is breathtakingly original and absolutely brilliant as well. What could be scarier than a dark reflection or evil shadow of ourselves out to get us, a literal personification amplification of our demons hunting us down in an equally horrifying and brutal way with scissors. Just like in Get Out. Peele's penchant for bringing back imagination and original flair to a horror genre plagued by endless slasher reboots sequels is extremely welcomed. After Jordan Peele's highly successful movie Get Out, many, including I, have been waiting in anticipation for his next project. When the first trailer dropped for his new movie a larger amount of people seemed to be interested. The plot that was given at the time was simple. A family coming home to some strange events happening, when suddenly another family has entered their home, only for them to realize that they were their own doppelgangers. These copies of themselves want something from them and will do anything to get it, attacking the family. So, they must survive the many attacks, including finding out why this was happening in the first place. Now, after waiting for this movie to come out and with a little of information about it, I can ask, was it worth the wait? My answer is yes. Coming from a horror movie fan that has probably seen just about every movie in the genre, it is not too often that we get a movie with an original idea. Coming from Jordan Peele and his team, I expected good writing and that's what we got. Of course, there was some hiccups along the way, but I wasn't expecting the movie or the script to be the golden child of movie. But walking out the theater I can say that I enjoyed myself. A great movie makes you think about it, even after the credits have rolled. And that's what I did. Not every question was answered in the movie. Some things had to be pieced together, which I like because it treats the audience like they are small enough to come up with a conclusion themselves, instead of walking through everything. However, with that I can see some people upset about that. Some people need things to be explained. As for the actors in the film, I truly believe that they should be given a lot of credit as well. The main cast themselves portray a normal family. The relationship and chemical between them is something we all can connect to as well. Although I felt like the story focused on the family, I believe that the main character of the story is the mom, played by the extremely talented, Academy Award-winning Lupita Nyong'o, who was in films such as 12 Years Old Slave and Black Panther. Lupita had the task of being the character Adelaide Wilson and her doppelganger Red. Whenever she was on screen, she brought life into this character. You really feel for her. A mother trying to keep her family safe, while also uncovering the story. Throughout the story of the movie you will be rooting her because of her fighting spirit and relationship between the cast. As for the supporting characters such as the kids, both child actors did a really great job holding it together in the film and portraying a family we can relate to. Overall, I highly recommend this film. If you are looking for a fun time with friends, family or just yourself. The movie itself was wanting to expect from Peele, and was an intriguing, thought-provoking film that will be remembered. The performances and plot structure are equally sensational. Lupita Nyong'o delivers one of the strongest performances in her already illustrious career as Adelaide Red, showing serious acting chops and range, being able to play both distinctly far ends of the spectrum so believably, and, at times, simultaneously. Beyond that, there is not a weak link in any other supporting performance either. Especially young scared Adelaide in that fateful stormy night. Winston Duke's hilarious rod-like comic relief Gabe, and the Dark Tethers displaying undeniable skill to play two drastically different, worlds apart versions of yourself so convincingly. The shrewd two-way reciprocal plot structure also hits high notes, unraveling the mystery and story while getting crazier at every turn as we are through the past and modern day before the two finally converge in that unbelievable final plot twist revelation ending that reflects parallels America's slavery and Native American genocide past and trying to hide forget it. Minor flaws include sometimes MCU-like humor interjected at serious times and more needed fleshing out and development explanation. Why the experiment? How? No backup plan? Etc. These are inconsequential though in an otherwise brilliant psych horror film. Bravo. Mr. Peele.